Okay. Um, yeah, I was going through my social feed and I came across some posts. Okay, before I do that, sorry. I've been up for a while now, so forgive my manners. Good morning. Um, I hope you had a good night. I don't know. It's not going to be good for everybody, but I mean, I hope you had a good night. And if yours wasn't, I hope you have a better day. There's always a reason to be happy, so find your reason to be happy. Find your reason to smile today, regardless of what's happening. So, back to the post. One says, you can be the smartest person in the room and still be the biggest liability. Always know when to speak and when to be silent. Emotional intelligence is very important. And yeah, there's this thing I say, too much knowledge can be a burden or a liability to any individual that doesn't know how to control himself or herself, especially when it even comes to thinking. Any overthinker is going to always be in a difficult position of abusing the amount of knowledge that they have on any certain subject area or field, whatever the case may be, because there's this funny way of how common sense works and how common sense stops to work when you have enough knowledge of certain things. Right? It's not that you don't have the common sense, but it's not just functioning at that point in time, because as human beings we tend to think that, the most complicated thing to do, the most complicated right thing to do is probably the most efficient, right? So I mean, like, someone else, you may give two people a task, and an average person that doesn't know much about anything concerning in regards to the task that is given would just, do it in the most common way possible with common sense, right? Because I mean, common sense would say, oh, this is how this should be done, and the person would just go about it. Common sense. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just common sense, right? While you with in Why you with so much knowledge happens to, do this whole thing of having to think about every way possible. You're not thinking about the easiest way first, but you're thinking about every way possible. Already started with a complicated process for yourself because you're trying to deduce it and you're trying to pick one, and you're trying to see which one is more efficient and every other thing, and things just starts getting complicated. And sometimes, you have so much to share or offer in most situations, but you don't even know when to, because you feel like, oh, everything I have to say or every knowledge I have should be shared, so is of some importance also. But you may be in a group that, okay, people don't even know how to, prioritize information, or how do I put it, Com- how do I put it, section each things or the flow of information that comes that way, so everything becomes complicated. But anyways, yeah, you get the point. Yeah. um Being so knowledgeable can also be a burden and a liability to the one in that situation.
Catch up. I know they form say I too righteous. No con they form say you too like us. Me no get the time for the hate and the bad energy. Come my mind on my money. Make you dance like broccoli. Steady green like broccoli. Steady on my grind, oh yeah, what they want telling me. Could deny my fantasy.
Okay, there's this other one that I came across, and it says the disrespect at the end was so loud that the memories held no value. The disrespect at the end was so loud that the memories held no value. Ooh. um That's a dicey one because let me go back to this common saying that people have because it's not, I wouldn't say it's a common quote, but it's a common saying that most people, it goes both for both genders, right? But it's usually one gender. It goes like this. It's I suffered with him, and at the end of the day, he left me for someone else. And the thought process that comes with that is, how on earth does someone leave someone that has suffered with them? Everybody wants someone that has proven at some point, or that can prove at some point in some way or manner that, oh, I have the ability to stay with you regardless of what's going on. The most logical, most reasonable, common sense thing to do is stick with that person. Yeah, but at the end of the day, life doesn't work like that because, there's this thing. I mean, it's generally known. You love a person how you don't love a person how you want to love them. You love them how they want to be loved, right? You don't dictate the terms of by which a person is going to feel love by you, right? But the person can learn to accept some ways in which you love them and learn to recognize them that, oh, this is just the way that this person loves me. I may not like it, but this is how this person shows it. But majority of the time, people just want to be loved the way that they want to be loved, not the way that you want to love them. Unless the way you want to love them is also the way that they want to be loved. You get, yeah, a bit, a dicey situation. And yeah, you be in some sort of situation like that, and you're probably with someone that doesn't like to be disrespected, but you've been sticking with that person throughout everything and you've been helping that person out one way or another, not necessarily financially, but help comes in different ways, emotionally, being thoughtful, being supportive, being present also can also be a helpful situation to a lot of people, right? But most of your actions came with disrespect. I don't think that your good actions don't can't come with disrespect. Good actions can come with disrespect. It's just as if you needed, each time you need money, there's this person that always gives you money. But each time this person gives you money, this person ends up telling a whole lot of people that, oh, I've given you, I gave this person this, or I did this one for this person. Ah, this person no use and do anything. All those kind of talks and all those kind of things you get. And there are people that show up and are present in your life. That's the way they can help you. They are present, but they're just present there, giving you insults and several other things happening. It just is what it is at the end of the day. So, I mean, you don't expect a person in that situation to choose you at the end of the day, because even if the person recognizes how valuable or how valued you have been in the relationship that you both had, be it a romantic one or a casual one or some sort of friendship or settings, people would always get pulled towards other people that love them the way that they want to be loved. Regardless, you probably may have more to offer than the other person, but that person just loves these people or the individual in whatever case, the way that they want to be loved. You get? So I supported him or I suffered with him and he left me. The question still boils down to, were you present in the way that you were supposed to be? Or were you just present the way you wanted? You felt like, oh, this is how it's going to be based on, oh, I'm the one showing up, or I'm the one performing at this point in time. You get? So yeah, it's there's a whole lot more on that, but this is all I'll say. And yeah, for the last parts of this, hold on, let's enjoy this first. Maradona, Khalifa la sueto, namafariza.
Girl, your back, keep it connected. And I can follow your Cresco, Cresco. Sunday, no me creso. Pay for your waist, and I could pay for your lace, pay for your lace. Sunday, no me creso. Pay for your waist, I could pay for your lace, pay
Okay, I've done this before, but I'll do it again. I'll talk about it again. Context. You see, context matters a lot in everything that you do. It's basically how you navigate human beings life and certain situation, because context itself is what separates a good statement from a bad statement. It also separates a good action from a bad action, good intent from bad intent. Also context, because certain actions that come with good intent may not feel good, but it's meant to be a good thing to you or for you, however the situation or case may be, right? So not every action is meant exactly how you see them. So context matters. You have to see everything from its context. Every action, every statement, you have to really figure out its context first before you react to it or before you respond to it. Context matters a lot, and even it boils down to even relationships with friends and romantic relationships also. If you don't really know the context by which your friends do certain things, it would most time feel either insulting, annoying, or wicked to you. They may as well be all those things, realistically speaking, right? But what if they are not, and you didn't just take out your time to figure out the context in which that individual was talking or acting on, you get, and then you end up, how do I put it, cutting off or ending something or destroying something or reacting in a way that you're not supposed to react because of misunderstood context, or not even understanding it to even start with, not even figuring it out. Not everything is as it seems. So take your time to figure out context of things before diving in. That's all for today. Have a good day ahead and enjoy.
Just want to say thank you. Just want to say thank you. Just want to say thank you. Hallelujah, Hosanna. Hallelujah, Hosanna. Just want to say thank you. 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 I sing. But I keep missing you. All the time I wanna be with you. Girl, I'm trying to figure what I mean to you. She said this feeling is more than love. But you